picture this. You're walking through a Costco, right? Your cart is stacked with all the bulk goodies, your rotisserie chicken, your Kirkland toilet paper, whatever you can imagine, right? As you go, right before you're about to hand over your receipt for your massive purchase, you have like a spur of the moment decision, right? That leads you to snag the irresistible, the $1.50 hot dog and drink combo. And instantly, the thrill of saving money, right? And enjoying a wallet-friendly feast hits you, making you feel like the ultimate smart shopper.
Okay. Oh yeah. Nice.
Come on now. Now, let's transfer that sense of victory to the golf course. And that's where these Kirkland golf irons step in. They're like stumbling upon like a fantastic deal. Combining financial sensibility with a genuinely like enjoyable experience. Just like that hot dog and drink combo. It adds that perfect finishing touch to a amazing triumphant shopping spree. I'll tell you, like, these irons will elevate your game, almost ensuring that like each round concludes with like a satisfying blend of contentment and control. So let's talk about these, all right? Let's talk about these new Kirkland irons. And so we're here, just to give my thoughts and my review, how I feel about hitting these irons. I have to say, they feel nice, I'll admit they're a little bit heavier, which I like. I like heavier shafts and heavier heads. And so basically, we got the Elevate 115 stiff flex. Like I said, I like how these feel. And like loading up really gives me like a good sense of where the head is. And so let me tell you, hitting the ball with these irons, they feel surprisingly soft. And so though they're not as springy as my PXG irons, but overall you're kind of like surprised and also kind of like, okay, like not bad for Kirkland irons, right? And so as you're kind of like, you keep hitting them, you want to hit them more. And so yeah, for the most part, I'd say overall I like how they feel the grip as well too. So yeah, so far, I mean, I've enjoyed it. It just feels good. It feels good overall. So in terms of performance, all right, this is interesting. These are considered player's distance irons. But one of the things that I notice is that they give me about almost like 10 yards, almost carry yards less distance than my like usual numbers. And so I had some of my friends hit this iron. I had other people, just strangers in different bays, they saw that we were using these, so they hit them. And honestly, they had the same experience as well too. Their numbers were coming up short. But again, for me personally, yeah, it was coming up short for me. And during my last practice session here, I'll show you some of my numbers from my last practice session. Overall, I like the dispersion of it. Usually my misses are to the left, but you can see like for the most part, my speed was at an average of 109.4. My launch angle at 17.3. And again, the carry on the average with these were coming at like 155 with a average spin around 5,400. And the thing is, like, again, my average carry for my 7 iron, it usually comes around like maybe 160, 165, and my total would be about like 170 or 175, and then if I really hit a good draw, it'd be at like 185 or so. So yeah, I mean, in terms of like the distance numbers, yeah, they seem to be a lot shorter. But in terms of like forgiveness, let me tell you one thing about these irons is that the forgiveness is very impressive. You thin it or you chunk it, the ball still goes straight, and so it definitely still goes straight, and it maintains that a pretty decent good distance. if you have any mishits. So I haven't really experienced any shakes or any of that kind of stuff. Again, I think a lot of it, for being a player's distance, I think there's more forgiveness than distance on these. So looks wise, I really like them. They're giving off some of the TaylorMade P790 vibes. Yeah, I feel like it's sharp. Even when you look down on it, the line, I feel like it's not as thick. But let me talk about the elephant in the room, right? So the thing that most people are griping about is the logo. The logo kind of it doesn't look cool. It just kind of just sticks out. So yeah, I mean, if they made a logo that looked a little bit better, that would have been nice. If they went with the KS1 logo even, that would look better. But honestly, the logo doesn't bother me too much. And so especially when you're putting it down, you're lining it up to your ball, you don't see the logo, you're not thinking about the logo. It's not that much of a distraction. I feel like the beginning stages of having the iron, yeah, the logo will stick out, but I feel like once you really experience the performance of it, you're not gonna think about the logo. And not only that, but honestly, if anything, I care more about the quality, right? So you can tell Kirkland put a lot of thought into these clubs. And so I feel like they were using a lot of good materials, and even for the grip, right? The grip, the shaft, the club head. And so speaking of the grip, I am so thankful that they did not go with the same grips from their wedges. I hated the wedges grip. They're almost they felt like plastic. Glad that they have at least a decent lambkin grip to these. And so, yeah, and then you got a credible shaft. So overall, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the quality and looks of these, I would say. Overall, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, especially for these. They're straight out of the box clubs. The shorter distance is a concern, but hey, if they work for you, great. If you're getting consistency with your shots, great. But just to note one thing is that you can't really customize these like you would at a PGA Tour Superstore or get fitted for them at a Club Champion. But overall, I would give these clubs a 3.7 out of 5 fiery birdies. Alright, so thanks for checking out this review. If you can hit that like and subscribe button, that'll be awesome. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.